Hey, this is Paul. This is a repair for Daniel. This is 3 chassis. They're all 7400's. Here's the first one. Came to me with vertical collapse. Just had to replace U601. I had to replace a RU2 diode. And I got it back up and running. Caps were already done on it. So I just did a few upgrades. Q703. The legs were about to fall off, so I replaced that. I upgraded C119, 121, and the 10-watt resistor, and HOT. And we're up and running and looking awesome. Good colors now. Everything looks great. After I got it up and running, it had one little problem. And the problem was the colors were good, but the contrast was too high. And I wasn't sure what the problem was. It was just bleeding all the colors. I had the contrast turned all the way down and it looked good, but not quite. So I went through the contrast circuit. I started at the remote board. I went through the whole contrast circuit here, up to here. I checked the chip. The whole neck board was reflowed, so somebody probably was trying to fix this at one point. Let me shut it down. So I went through the whole thing. The chip was fine. The transistors were fine. The pots were fine. So basically, I looked at the schematic. I found the chip here. The contrast goes to pin 2, I believe. So I traced it to C512. Yep, I traced it to C512 right there, which is one of these little yellow guys. And I ohmed it out, and it was reading at about 100 ohms, which was completely incorrect. I didn't have any of these little capacitors, so I replaced it with a big poly cap. It fit fine in there, and now the thing works perfect. Now we got perfect colors, perfect everything. All right, I will box this guy up and send it home. Here's chassis number 2, looking good. I had to replace the flyback on this guy, U701. C121, 119. 10-watt resistor, and we're back up and running and looking good. Flyback's up a little high. There we go. Everything's looking good on this guy. Service the neck board. Cap kit was done. There was a few caps missing. I replaced those. I glued down any caps that were loose. There's some new flyback. This guy's ready to go back home. Here's number 3, looking good. It already had a flyback installed. I put an HOT in, U701, C121, 119. The 10-watt resistor, and I got this guy up and running too. Did some reflow work, and we're looking good. This is the new style flyback. This is the screen voltage. This is a dummy pot, it does nothing, and this is the focus. I tightened everything down. Cap kit was already done. Made sure everything was looking good. B+ is dialed in. This guy is ready to go. So 3 chassis coming to you. I'll ship them out today.